Hugs. I remember my first pad thai. I was in my early 20s. I was seeing some friends who took me to a Thai restaurant. It's on the end of Charles Street, right around the corner from Mass General. And they said, we always get a pad thai. And I said, okay. It was the most delicious thing. I've never had one that I liked as much. I did have another good one in San Francisco in the late 90s. Very good. Now it seems that it's easy to get a good pad thai, but for a while it was this specialty thing. And I had to go somewhere else to find it. Probably that's also because I lived in New York, where the only good Thai food was in Brooklyn, and this was in the old days when Manhattan was the center of the universe, and are you going to go across the East River to go to Lemongrass was the name of the place on 7th Avenue in Brooklyn. And at the same point in my life, there was a place on the Upper East Side of New York called Tamarind. And it had a really distinctive early 80s font. And it was a great place. And in the late 90s, I was down in Atlanta, Georgia, 14th Street, right at the freeway, and there was a place called Tamarind. And I ate there, and it was delicious. And I told the owners I used to go to a place in New York that was called Tamarind. And they said, yeah, that's us. And I said, oh, yeah, same name. And they said, no, same place. We moved down here when the Olympics came and decided just to pull up stakes and start a whole thing down here. And they started this Thai food empire. And it's the sweet thing that in a city of 8 million that had 2 noteworthy Thai restaurants, some other ones that weren't so good, and that 50% of the known quantities of Thai restaurants would find themselves at a freeway exit off of I-75 in Atlanta, further south, flying south for the winter, spring, summer, fall.